Come hang out with us on July 28th at AT 230 between 9 and 11 a.m. and get a look firsthand at this Tom's GR Corolla and all the new parts that are available. The Tom's Racing Japan parts are all available for the GR Corolla to pre-order. So let's get into the details of what's available. Time's come. We are going to go into an in-depth detail of everything that is included from Tom's Racing Japan that is now available for pre-order. First things first, we're going to go over the Type TK body kit, and that includes the front bumper, the side skirts, the rear bumper garnish, along with that rear spoiler. From there, we're going to jump onto the footwork that's on this car, and then all the carbon accents and the accessories that are available on the exterior of the car. Before we jump into the interior, where there's some forged carbon bits, a carbon fiber steering wheel from Tom's, and those beautiful heritage Tom's Racing seats. First things first, we're gonna go over the exterior of the car. So the Type TK kit consists of this beautiful front bumper, the side skirts, the rear bumper garnish, along with that rear spoiler. The rear spoiler that you see on our car is actually a prototype piece that we got one off before SEMA last year. The production spoiler is gonna be more like what was released at Tokyo Auto Salon from Tom's Racing in Japan, and it will not have the winglets on the side of the spoiler. It'll be base FRP only. You could color match it to the car, or you can have it black like ours. It matches a lot of the trim and the accents on the rest of the car, so that's why we decided to go the black route. Tom's Racing in Japan went color matched. Theirs doesn't have the winglets, so that's going to be the production model wing. In the future, we are going to have the production model wing here, so we'll go ahead and get that fitted to the car, and that's what's going to be available for you guys. Moving on to the carbon accents of the exterior of the car. Most of the pieces that you see are double side tape overlays, but they are true carbon fiber. We have the hood vents, the mirror caps, the fender vents, which actually extend further down and have some side gills on it that give it more of a design piece. On the rear bumper, there is an extension garnish that goes and follows the curvature of the rear bumper, and it actually extends that body line back. So airflow isn't wrapping around the bumper, it's extending further past it. From there, we're gonna jump into the wheels. So the wheels are 18 by 9.5 plus 30 offset, where you could still use the rear factory spacer that is on the car. If you didn't know already, the GR Corolla has a factory bolt-on rear spacer attached to the car that you could choose to keep or remove depending on which tire selection you go with. If you go with an extremely wide tire and you don't want to camber a lot in the rear, you could take out that rear spacer and get that wheel to sit a little bit more inward. The wheel only comes in a machined finish with a clear anodizing. That's the only way it comes, and that is specifically only for the GR Corolla. We're going to jump into the brake kit. So Brembo did a collaboration with Tom's Racing, and they have released a 6-piston front brake kit with a 4-piston rear brake kit. That comes with cross-drilled rotors that are 2-piece, and everything functions as it should OEM. So you still have a factory working e-brake and everything to work as a street car. It is a much larger brake kit than comes on the car standard. We will go ahead and supply those measurements for those of you that are interested in purchasing this brake kit. But like I said, that is available for pre-order and available for sale from Tom's Racing. One of the things that is special about this kit is that if you choose to go with the full kit, that is front bumper, side skirts, and the rear bumper diffuser, you have to use the Tom's 5-tip exhaust. Now this piece, it's a work of art from Tom's. It is still a valved exhaust system. Right now on the car and for SEMA, we've had the prototype system that does not have the valve on it. With the pre-order already launched and the parts actually coming on the water, we are waiting for our new valved exhaust system. So that way we can go ahead and give you guys some true sound clips of what this is gonna sound like on cold start, revving, and drive-by accelerations and launch it. We'll do all the sound testing for you guys on the exhaust when it arrives. Okay, that's gonna do it for the exterior of the car and what's gonna be available from Tom's Racing for the outside of this GR Corolla. We're gonna go ahead and jump onto the interior where the carbon accents actually change a little bit. First things first though, we're gonna talk about those Tom's Heritage Racing seats. They come in 2 sizes. There is an L and an LL sizing. We're gonna go ahead and post up the dimensions here. What you see in our car is actually the LL sizing. That is the larger of the 2 sizes. It fits just right into the GR Corolla with the Tom specific side mounts on a Brid rail. The way everything fits, it is super snug. It's actually really easy to get in and out of the car. It's not incredibly high bolstered. It is a Kevlar backed seat, although it is not FIA rated. If you're not tracking this car in sanctioned events where it has to be an FIA rated seat, this is a great option seat because you could really enjoy the car, be hugged in the seat, and really get a feel for the mechanical grip that this car has. The forged carbon pieces that are released from Tom's are the vent inserts, the window switch inserts, the door sill plates, along with the shifter bezel. We did get word that there is a possibility that there is going to be a cluster bezel trim that is also going to be in forged carbon, so we're waiting to see if that releases. They're not replacement pieces altogether. It comes pre-set up with double-sided tape, so that way you just press it onto your existing panels. When you are done with the parts, or for whatever reason you need to take them off and remove your panels, you could pop that double-sided tape off without damaging the forged carbon pieces. But for the steering wheel, they decided to match the outside carbon weave, so the steering wheel trim from Tom's Racing is actually in a twill weave carbon. From our perspective, the biggest highlight of this interior are those Tom's Racing Heritage seats. They fit the car so well, they feel nice, they're comfortable, they're easy to get in and out of, and they just look freaking killer. So it's a huge upgrade to the interior, being that the stock seat actually sits a little bit high. If you're long torso, the stock seat is too high, and I feel like it doesn't have enough support where you need it. The Tom's Racing Heritage seat does everything you need. All right, everything you've seen on our Tom's Racing GR Corolla is now available for pre-order on our website at justdriven.com. So get in on that pre-order and let us know what you need. Where am I standing? You're an idiot. First things first though. Sick ass intro, dude. All right, so.
There's another one to the counter.
First things first. All right, so we're gonna jump. All right, so God fucking shit. F you, Dan. All right, so. No. So God damn it. Everything you guys have seen up. God damn it. I didn't know there was gonna be two sizes. That's cool. No, yeah, this is the larger one, but it's like for every day. That's like the seat you should get. Oh, Casey came by. The 8.6 guy that we're gonna build his car later.
Yeah.
He sat in those. He's like, oh man. He's like, yeah, I might want these.
How big is he?
Skinnier than both. He's like my height, but like 150, 155. But he's like, I have a Brid seat in my 8.6 drift car, and he's like, that's such a pain in the ass to get out of, and it's so tight. He's like, wow, this is actually really nice, and it's low bolstered, so it's like you can get out. I was like, the only thing is like, it's not FIA certified. So he was just like, I don't care. I'm not gonna compete in this car, yeah. So he's like, I just want something that's nice, holds me, but I can get out of it easy. Everything you've seen up to now on our Tom's Racing GR Corolla.
My man's gassed.
Ah!